Hello, welcome back to Survival Saturday with Johnny Tiger on June 8th, 2024. So today, we're going to sort of pull back on the violent stuff a little bit, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how to de-escalate a situation. Now, what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is not going to work in every circumstance. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that whenever you get into a situation, all you have to do is stick to the things that I talk about how to de-escalate, and it's going to work. No, sometimes if the person is got their mindset on doing violence to you or people around you, there's no getting around it. Okay, and this is basically why, even though we promote peace and harmony, well, some of us do. Um, um, we also have to face the fact that sometimes the peaceful solution is out of the question, and sometimes we have to fall back to the unthinkable, which is to use our self-defense for self-defense. But as I pointed out many, many times, when you actually have to use your Krav Maga or karate or taekwondo or kickboxing, you have failed your self-defense. Okay, by that point, it's damage control. Once you're in that fight, you have failed your self-defense because the best self-defense is not to get into the fight in the first place. Obviously, if they come up to you, if the bad person come up to you, bad people come up to you, demand for your wallet and your car key, whatever, always give it to them. Always give it to them. Don't make a fight for it just because you know some Krav Maga stuff. Because no matter what you know, no matter what you do, you don't know what they know. You don't know what they will do. So there's at least 50% of unknown in a conflict. And risking your life for your wallet, really, for your key, for your credit card, it's not worth it. Okay, give it to them, and hopefully they will go away and you go on your way. Okay, don't try to be a hero. When people come up to you and talk shit about your girlfriend or your mom, don't do the high school thing and jump down their throat and try to confront them about it. Okay? Now, all this is easier said than done. I am I am the first person that will admit this. The last time I got into a tussle was I think back in 2012, 2013. That's a video where I talked about that, and it basically got out of hand when I bumped into someone on the sidewalk, and that person talked shit, and I talked shit back, and he tried to get tough with me, and yeah, it just went down from there. So I will admit it that I did not handle that one very good because uh, I was in a very bad frame of mind, and yes, there's a little part of me that wanted shit to go down. So here is something to always keep in mind that if you honestly, truly, 100% try not to fight, you will not be able to avoid all of it. But I can almost guarantee you that you will avoid 95 to 98% of it. How can I say this for sure? Of all the fights I have ever gotten into in my life, okay, and that's me being a disabled person, supposedly easy target, usually hanging out on my own, traveling alone, living alone, and all that stuff. Okay, I'm like the prime easy target to be bullied in school, to be bullied at the workplace, yada yada yada, to be bullied on the street. Of all the fights I've ever gotten into in my life, none of them happened without my permission. What do I mean by that? Do I say, yes, I'm going to fight? Well, maybe I don't do it verbally, but every single time of these instances, there's a part of me inside that said, go for it. Just go for it. Okay? There's a part of me that were wanting to fight. Why? Because I know how to fight. Because I love fighting. Okay? And this is something that I'm being very honest with you guys. If you use every ounce of your energy, everything you have to try to avoid this fight, 95, 98%, it's not going to happen. Okay? But if there's a little voice in your head, maybe your ego, maybe your training, maybe some childhood trauma, maybe some trigger that goes, just do it. Then there's a bigger chance that something's going to happen and you're going to be in the fight. Take one example. I'll give you guys one more example before uh, and I promise I'll get into the how to de-escalate. Um, Quite a while ago, this was like maybe 10 or so years ago, I was at the local supermarket and I asked my assistant, the person from the store who was assisting me, to go grab some food items for me while I just stood there casually um, beside the shopping cart. I was just minding my own business, thinking about what I was going to teach my students that night in class, when suddenly this person came over, very angry person came over, and he went like this to my shopping cart, like he like shoved my shopping cart, and he went, "Why were you looking at me? You've been looking at me all this time." So okay, I like I'm blind for crying out loud. So like maybe while I was standing there, maybe I was facing in his direction. I didn't know. I had no idea. And he came over, all pissed off and aggressive. What are you looking at? Why were you looking at me? You've been looking at me. You think that's a, you think there's a problem? There's a problem? You got problem with the way I look? And I went like this. No, sir, I haven't been looking at you. You're mistaken. No, no. And then he's like, he insisted that I was looking at him. I was like, no, 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 I'm honestly, really, I have not been looking at you. Okay? I don't know what the problem is, but I haven't been looking at you. And he was getting himself really worked up by this point. And yes, in my in 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 my head, I knew that all I had to do at this point was take off my glasses. Hey man, look at my eyes. Look at me. Look at me. I haven't been looking at you, man. I wish I could. I wish I could look at things, but look, I obviously couldn't be looking at you. So yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I was facing your direction. I'm sorry. That's all I had to do, right? That's all I had to do to de-escalate that. But I didn't. I crossed my arm, set my stance, put no expression on my face. I went, no, I haven't been looking at you. I don't know what gives you the idea, but no, no, you're mistaken. I haven't been looking at you. I wasn't aggressive, but I wasn't really helping matter either. And finally, the store manager came by and they went, sir, sir, this gentleman couldn't be looking at you. He's blind. And then the person went away. Afterward, the store manager asked me, why didn't you tell him you were blind? And I was honest with him because I was waiting for him to take the first swing. Because there's a piece of me that's maybe that not very well trained, still kind of wild, primitive warrior part of me in my head that went, just take that first swing. I dare you. Just let's go, let's go, let's dance. Let's see what happens if you touch me. Okay, there's a part of me that sucked that way, and I was aware of that. Okay, so this is just an example that I'm going to give you guys. That even someone like me who's been teaching and training in self-defense 30 odd years, the ego is very strong, and it's going to get the better of you sometimes, and you got to watch out for that. Okay, so now let's look at the five basic elements to de-escalate a situation. Again, not going to work all the time, but if you are 100% sincere about not wanting to fight, it's going to work a lot of the time. Number one, expression. In Chinese literature, there's an old saying that goes something like, um, a clenched fist does not strike a smiling face. A clenched fist does not strike a smiling face. Now, obviously, that's not going to work all the time. But when you are trying to de escalate the situation, number one, pay attention to your expression. Okay? Don't do what I did. Stand there, expressionless. I have not been looking at you. I don't know what your problem is. Okay? Just go away and everything will be fine. Okay? That's not de-escalating the situation. That's me acting like I'm a badass out of Hollywood. Okay? De-escalating the situation is, hey, it's okay, man. It's okay, man. I don't know what the situation is, but look, I'm blind, man. It's like, yeah, I'm blind. I can't be looking at you, man. So, you gotta smile. You gotta smile. Even when you're really mad, even when you're really scared, smile. Okay? Because our head, our psyche, as human beings from a very early age, we have been programmed that no expression means possible danger. Angry expression means danger. Smiling means no danger. At least for most people, that is the case. Okay? Most people are psychologically influenced by a bright, sincere smile. Okay? Make sure you practice that smile. It's something that I personally am not very good at, but I will tell you guys, expression, school your expression, practice that bright, sunny smile, and that smile will de-escalate a lot of fight for you. Number two, the number two very important thing to remember when you're trying to de-escalate a situation is your posture and your movement. Okay, nice and slow and easy. Okay, hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. Look, man, come on. We're old friends, man. It's okay. Okay, like again, what I did, crossing my arm, setting my stand, not the way to do it. Okay? Not the way to go about this. If you want to de-escalate the situation, don't make sudden gesture. Don't go into your fight stand. Don't do any of that. You want to de-escalate the situation, palms up, nice and relaxed. Hey, take it easy, man. It's okay. It's okay. There's no problem. It's no problem. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Shake your hands a little bit. Okay, palm out, palm up or out. Shake your hand a little bit, nice and loose. Okay? Don't puff your chest. Don't set your fight stand. Just like stay nice and relaxed. Because when you tense up, the other person will tense up. When you go into your fight stand, they'll kick you in the nuts. Okay? When you cross your arm, most likely they'll kick you in the nuts too. So stay relaxed. It will help them to stay relaxed. And also, this is something that I'm going to tell you guys. When you stay relaxed, when something actually happens, you're going to react a lot faster than if you're all tense and nervous and all activated, right? If you are here standing like a log, like an oak, like a mountain in the storm, like they like to tell you in Chinese kung fu, and the person suddenly charge you, you are going to topple over. Okay, you won't be able to unlock your muscle to make the adjustment you need. But if you're nice and relaxed, nice and loose, and the person suddenly charge you, it's very easy to just shuffle to the side and dance to the side. And you can, while you're doing that, you can still, hey, it's okay, man. It's okay, man. What are you doing? Come on. We're all friends here, man. It's okay, right? So, posture, movement, very, very important. Number three, the third most important thing, detail, element when you are trying to de-escalate a situation is tone. Okay, not just your face need to smile, not just your body need to relax. Your tone have to be friendly, relaxed, and this I see a lot of people try to de-escalate the situation. A lot of, unfortunately, I will say, law enforcement, bouncer, bodyguard. They try to de-escalate the situation and they go what like they it's usually like this. Hey, back off. Hey, what's the problem? There's no problem, man. Just go away. Just go away. Off, back away. Okay? Back away. I don't have any problem. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Okay? Really? You don't want to fight them? Like, you sure sound like you want to fight them. And maybe a lot of times they do. Okay? A lot of times they do. So, when you are saying whatever you need to say in the de-escalation situation, smile with your word, relax with your word. Hey, what's the issue here? Hey, come on. Now, we're all friends, we're all civilized people. Let's talk it out. I'll buy you a beer. I'll buy you two beer. How's that? How's that? I'll buy you two beer. Three beer. Four. Okay, fine. I'll buy you beer for the entire night. Okay, let's just go be friends, be happy. There's no point fighting, right? Okay? Rather than, hey, I don't want to fight you. Go away. That's not de-escalating. Okay, that's intimidation. So watch your tone. Okay, very, very important. People get triggered by facial expression. People get triggered by your movement, and people will especially get triggered by your tone. Okay, I don't want to fight. Sound very much different than, hey man, let's just be friends. It's okay. Okay, that's you. Both things are aimed at de-escalation, but just the way how you say it, in what kind of tone you use, is going to make all the difference in the world. Number four, and this one I covered a while ago when I talked about the fight that my friend got into, is distance. Okay, a lot of people make this mistake when they try to de-escalate the situation. They go like, "Hey man, what's the problem? Hey, we're just old friends here, man." Yes, they try to touch the person. They try to put their hand on the shoulder or grab the person in a bear hug or whatever. Don't do that, okay? Like for your safety's sake, for everybody's safety's sake, don't do that. Keep your distance. When the person is really worked up and they're tense, they're angry, there's a big part of them that's scared. Okay, no mistake about it. There's a part of them that's scared. And that's the part that you have to worry about. It's people doing crazy things because they're scared. And what's going to scare them is you coming into their space and try to slap them on the shoulder or try to hug them while they're angry. Okay? Ever try? You have any of you ever tried to like pick up a scared cat? Yeah, believe me, don't try that. When the cat is scared, when dog is scared, and you try to pat it or pick it up, it's going to hurt the heck out of you, and people do the same. So when you're trying to de-escalate the situation, let's say you're at the bar and someone beside you is taking issue with you, don't try to put an arm around them because they are going to shove you away and then your feeling get hurt and you are angry, you're going to shove them back, and next thing you know, they break a bottle over your head. Okay? When they're getting mad, tactfully put your hand out so at least if they try to come at you, your hands are between you and them. Keep that smile on your face. Nice, happy tone. Hey, 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 it's okay, man. It's okay, man. Yeah, 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 okay. My bad, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right? And what am I doing? I'm slowly, slowly shuffling back, keeping very balanced, okay? When you're moving back away from the person, stay balanced because, like I said, sometimes sometimes these things don't work and they will charge you. Sometimes they will want to attack you regardless, no matter how you try to de-escalate this. And you don't want to be caught off guard. So when you're moving back, stay nice and balanced. Keep moving to the diagonal, so you're not when they try to rush you, it's not going to be a straight line. Okay. And also another thing that when you move to a diagonal is it forces a person to have to turn to keep their eyes on you, and that will take their focus away from thinking how to attack you. Okay, so keep your distance, keep your smile, keep your friendly tone, and keep your body and gesture and posture movement nice and relaxed. Now we come to number five, and this is like for me personally, all the fights I ever de-escalated, this is the best tool in your arsenal. It's self-deprecation. Okay, be humble, be self-deprecating. A lot of time, the fight will be over with before it gets started. Why? Because a lot of time, why do people want to fight you? Either they're pissed off at you, or they are scared, or they're trying to prove something to their friends. Okay, now, if the person trying to prove themselves to their friend and try to pick a fight with you, and you go like cross your arm, nice balance stand, go away. I don't have any problem, but you know, don't push me. Do not push me. Okay, that will that will just make them want to fight you even more. But if while you're doing this, while you're moving away, keeping a smile on your face, give me 1 second. I had to pause the video for a second because I felt a coughing fit coming on. My throat got a bit dry after talking this much. Yeah, no, I talk too much sometimes. So, again, when you are trying to de escalate and the person is trying to prove a point to their friend or they're mad at you, one of their best tools is self deprecation. Okay? Hey, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I spilled that beer on you, man. So sorry, sorry. I'm like so clumsy. My wife always tell me I'm an idiot, and I'm starting to think she's right. Right? What do you think? You think she's right? Yeah, I know, I know. I'm a freaking idiot. I'm an idiot. Like, don't hit me, man. Like, please don't hit me. I'm a pussy. I cry when people hit me. Right? And it's not pretty, right? That will save you from so many fights. I'm telling you. Like when you already admit you're a pussy, when you already act like a loser, when you act like you're already falling apart before they hit you, most of the time they are not going to hit you because it makes them look really bad if they do. Okay, so to recap, five essential elements to de-escalate any kind of conflict. Uh, doesn't work all the time, but work a lot. I would even say most of the time. First, your expression, nice, friendly smile. Number two, Your posture, nice and relaxed. No sudden movement, no fight stance, no aggressive gesture. Number three, tone in your voice. Okay, nice and friendly. That's a very nice and easy. Easy does it. Number four, distant. Don't touch them. Okay, start moving away at a diagonal, back away from them, at least put a table or something between you and them, and everything will be okay. Number five, self-deprecation. Use language. Disarm them with your words, with your language. Tell them that you are really sorry and please don't hurt you and you are a little pussy. I know a lot of us don't want to say things like that, but you know what? As the older I get, the more I don't mind saying that. Not because I'm scared to fight, but more so because I am scared of hurting people. I'm scared of the consequences afterward. Okay, I much rather say that I'm a pussy. Please don't hurt me. Just a blind guy. Okay, I'm disabled. Don't hurt me. Okay, I am not trying to save myself. More so, I'm trying to save them. Thank you for checking out this episode. I'll be back again tomorrow for Soul Search Sunday. For now, have a good night. And remember, stay safe out there.